I want to read a couple of things from a Mother's Day survey I did of people visiting women at the Linwood Jail, talking about going to Lancaster. No puede la familia verla. Será muy triste para todos. The family wouldn't be able to see her. That would be sad for everyone. Particularly, women are eligible for all the reductions and diversions that you're starting to talk about in jail, in the jails, and to build one 75 miles from downtown for numbers that are larger than the planned number in 2013 is a big violation. I have
Thank you for your testimony. All right, we're going to take the next speaker, please. Thank you.
Excuse me, before the next speaker starts, Arnold Sachs and John Walsh, those are the last two speakers that have signed up for this item.
All right, and then we'll go to Supervisor Kuehl to close. Sir.
It's Mr. Previn, Eric Previn from the 3rd District. Thank you, sir. And this is exciting, and obviously women have an unusually important role in all families, which is worth noting. I have to say, in connection with what Mr. Majlis said, I'm concerned about, and one of the speakers talked about how public policy can be affected by gender, and how gender can affect public policy. And Nick Kristof of the New York Times and Cassidy McDonald wrote about women in recovery. It was an article that featured a dizzying array of statistics, including that America is second only to Thailand for the incarceration of women. We incarcerate 129 or something like that, 127 out of 100,000, whereas Thailand is 129 out of, and all of the rest are far below. And so on October 25th, just a month earlier, when this body was considering Mira Loma, obviously there was a crowd and people were upset, and they wanted to point out that when you incarcerate people, men or women, the resources in a family are depleted by 64%. And they wanted to point out that 60% of women who go to jail have children under 18. And they wanted to point out that, as Supervisor Solis pointed out, it's so far. Is the DA here? I'm going to get it together, and I'm going to finish by saying that the first act of this commission ought to be to kill Mira Loma.
We thank you for your testimony. Next speaker, please.